on, Jazz, don't take all day. Make a move. I'm gonna beat you anyway.
How can I ever win when you always know what I'm thinking?
It's called mental telepathy.
Yeah, well, I call it cheating.
If I were a cheater, then I would have used these, huh?
Jazz, Toby, are you two arguing again?
Grandma, Jazz is in check and
He's the cheatingest ghost I ever met.
It's time to get ready. Lucy will be here any minute now.
Oh.
Me, a cheater? That's ridiculous.
Knock, knock. Stop playing the piano now and wash your hands.
Okay.
Where are you going?
There.
I didn't say spit on them. I said wash them with soap and water.
Gotcha.
Jazz, my dear, I'm so glad Lucy's coming to have dinner with us. It's been such a long time. I'm very fond of Lucy, and I think that you...
I know what you're up to, Grandma. You do it every time. I adore Lucy, but it's kind of soon to think about marriage.
Yes, that's true. Think it over. Time passes so quickly. Oh, knock, knock. That's enough of your mischief. Behave yourself.
I can't believe you actually want more grandchildren.
It's not the same thing. They're ghosts. Don't forget I found them in a little cemetery.
And if not for me, they'd be drifting for all eternity.
Exactly. And instead they found a family. Oh, that must be Lucy. I'm coming. Inspector Dog, what a lovely surprise.
Evening, Agatha.
Come in. Come in.
Sorry to bother you, but is Jazz here?
Why, of course he is. He's in the living room.
Hello, Inspector. Evening, Jazz. Have a seat. I know it's a little late for a visit. No! You all right, Jazz? Yeah, I'm fine. I never felt better. Sit down. I've got something important to tell you. Okay, what's up?
Drink, Inspector.
Don't you have something to do in the kitchen?
I was just leaving. You two can conspire together. Do call me if you need me, gentlemen.
There's a very strange case that I'd like to discuss with you. Go on, I'm listening.
Hercules!
I'm over here, Cupcake.
Careful, Grandpa.
Oh!
There are a few kinks to iron out.
Help, Grandpa!
No disaster, back to the drawing board.
Hercules, Inspector Tug is here. He's talking to Jazz.
So?
So, I would like to hear what they're saying.
No problem.
Really, you can turn the machine on?
Why, sure, disaster. Keep working on the formula.
Hercules, hurry up, dear.
Don't worry, I'm going to turn it on. It'll just take a second.
There, what did I tell you?
Oh! We can see them so well, too, but I can't hear them.
That's because this morning, Knock Knock gobbled the microphone up.
Oh, you can never depend on anyone. You're always making mischief. Knock, knock. In that case, I think I'll go to my boudoir.
Well, here we go. Let's give it another try.
Careful, Grandpa.
I don't think it's anything supernatural, but it wouldn't hurt to check it out. You mean the tracks you found don't come from any known species? Yes, I'm sure of it. And so, when old Lewis was... Old Lewis? That's right, the poacher. When he came and told us about these tracks on the ground, we all laughed. But we still went out there and took some pictures. Have a look at these, Jazz. They sure are strange. With footprints like these, the animal must be at least 2 meters high.
My word!
I think some kids did this as a practical joke. Where did you find the tracks? Near the old church, the most sinister spot in the county.
The Black Chapel, Ma.
It's no use trying to pretend I don't know the first thing about cars. Guess I'll walk the rest of the way. Hey, what's that? Huh? Oh, it's just an owl. Come on, Lucy, be brave now. What's this now? Oh, my ankle! Oh, it hurts! Oh, no! Ah!
You can count on me, Inspector. I'll check it out in the morning. Good. Thank you, Jazz. Good night. Whatever you do, my boy, be careful. You never know. It might not be his after all.
It sounds so exciting.
Eavesdropping on other people's business, eh?
But not on purpose.
Jazz, my boy, are you there?
I'm in the living room, Grandpa.
Hey, Jazz, come with me.
Oh!
Tell us what the inspector told you.
Jazz! Jazz! I overheard what Inspector Doug told you. I must tell you about the Black Chapel. It's very important.
Boo!
What a family.
Who are you and what do you want?
I want you. You are mine, Lotus, from this moment on.
Now look, this is a highly confidential case, so you're not supposed to...
Now, why not admit that old fool doesn't know what he's saying?
Grandpa?
Jazz, this Black Chapel, is it cursed?
It's impolite to curse.
It's not the same kind of curse.
You mean it's polite?
It's not polite or impolite. It's like...
Quiet!
No need to worry, dear. We're not going to tell a soul.
That's right, we'll take the secret to our grave.
Hercules, be careful of what you say with the children present. You hear me? You should know better than to mention graves in front of little ghosts.
I forgot again. Sorry, Cupcake.
What time did Lucy say she'd be here?
At 8 o'clock. Why?
Because it's 10 o'clock and she's still not here.
That's not a good sign, my boy. Not a good sign at all.
Jazz, she has to go by the Black Chapel on her way here.
Yes, I know. You can start dinner without me.
Jazz, wait a second.
Agatha, tell us the story of the Black Chapel.
It's a very old legend.
Tell us,
Great,
Grandma.
but no
Come
cursing.
on.
Shh. All right then. Once upon a time, there was a young shepherdess so lovely that the villagers gave her the name of a flower.
Ragweed?
Stinkweed.
A lily of the alley?
No, stop being silly. Everyone in the village called her Lotus, probably because she came from a far-off land. She was as kind as she was beautiful, and everyone adored her.
Here.
Good morning.
This is for you.
Lotus! Lotus!
Abigail.
Oh, Lotus, I missed you so much.
Stand up, my handsome knight.
Is your gown ready?
You can see it tomorrow and not before. That is, if you still want to marry me.
Tomorrow's an eternity away. Marry me right now.
Here?
Yes, here, this moment.
You're mad.
Yes, I am, my dear Lotus, mad about you. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
The love between Lotus and Abigail was not new. They had grown up together and had been waiting for years to be married.
Love stories always make me cry. Did they get married, huh?
Another man was in love with Lotus.
With me, then I guess that makes 3 of us.
Unfortunately, Prince Kai had sworn to have her for his own.
Prince Kai, who's he?
A cruel and bloodthirsty prince, a dangerous and feared enemy. When he heard about the marriage, he left the battlefield and returned to the village, determined to do what he had to prevent it.
Do you see him? Not yet. There he is now!
Kai had set a trap for Abigail.
Yeah! 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 Oh! Ah! Kai, I thought you were fighting the war. But I am. Look at this forest. It's a real battlefield, don't you think? And you and I make excellent enemies. Because I can't possibly permit you to marry Lotus. She deserves better. You're totally helpless without your sword. You coward! Watch your tongue. A curse on you!
Why, that man is a monster.
The very worst. Wait, I think I may have a book that talks about the legend. Knock, knock. Get me that thick red book up there, please.
Sure, Grandma.
It's a very old book, and it tells the whole story of Lotus and Abigail.
Boy, this Kai is really scary.
I knew you would come back. You'll be mine for eternity now.
No! Help!
This is the place. Hey, this is Lucy's car. No, Lucy. There's the chapel. I hope nothing's happened to her. Oh, no.
But Grandma, there isn't any picture of Lotus.
Why, of course there is.
Wow.
Here, look.
Oh, she's so pretty.
She sure looked a lot like Lucy.
You're right, Disaster, she does.
Tell us what happened to her, Grandma.
Lotus was waiting for Abigail. It was the happiest day of her life. Then she heard hoofbeats. Every beat echoed in her heart. Then a figure appeared in the doorway. Lotus's eyes were clouded by tears, and she couldn't make out the face. Then suddenly, she recognized it.
Kai!
You are happy to see me, I hope.
What are you doing here?
Why, I've come to marry you, my dear.
Lotus's anger grew and grew.
You had better leave before Abigail finds you here.
Kai laughed like a madman.
My poor Lotus, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Has something happened to Abigail?
A very unfortunate accident. He fell off his horse, and he couldn't be saved.
You're a liar! You killed him!
We've wasted more than enough time. Marry us, father.
No!
And do it quickly, you hear, or else.
No! I'll never marry you, never!
And Lotus plunged the dagger into her heart.
You didn't tell us it was such a sad story.
Agatha, you should have warned us. This is horrible.
It's only a legend.
Sure, that doesn't make me like it any better.
Tell us what happened next, Grandma.
Might as well.
Kai!
The ghost of Abigail came into the church. Kai was petrified.
But that's impossible. You're dead, Abigail. It was I who killed you.
Great blocks of stone crumbled, and the chapel was a blazing inferno. Abigail knelt beside Lotus, picked her up into his arms. He walked across the chapel with her. The rocks and flames seemed to spare them. Before leaving, Abigail turned and looked at Kai's shadow surrounded by flames.
I curse you, Kai, for all eternity. You will never rest again. You will resemble a horrible beast. When the moon is full, you will haunt this chapel forever!
Now don't you find that romantic?
But what's it got to do with jazz?
Inspector Doug was here and he told Jazz that he found very strange animal tracks near the old chapel.
A strange animal, hey? Knock, knock. Look out the window and tell me if you see the moon. What's it look like?
It looks like a circle.
Then it's Kai. It's got to be him. Oh
no! Lucy! Lucy!
So we've returned at last. I've been waiting for so long.
Lucy! Lucy! What's this? Abigail? Lotus? 2 graves. What's wrong with my flashlight? What are you... Huh?
We have to do something. Jazz is in great danger. Let's hope it's not too late for Lucy.
Can't we all go to the old chapel and look for Uncle Jazz?
Yeah, come on.
I'm not so sure it would be a good idea.
Go on. I'll be up in my boudoir.
Agatha, dear, what can I do now?
Hurry over and warn Inspector Doug.
The police? You want me to go to the police, but...
Go now, quickly. You should be there already.
Come on, let's go.
Disaster!
It's all dark and it burns too. Follow me.
Where are we going?
How nice to be together once again. You, Lotus, are as beautiful as ever, and you, Abigail, always in my way at the wrong time.
My name's not Abigail. You've got the wrong person. And this girl is not called Lotus. Who are you? Where do you come from?
Is that what you can find to say? Disappoint me. I still haven't decided how you shall die, but this time you will not come back. Lotus will remain with me. Forever.
This is it, the Black Chapel. Wait for me! What's going on? Toby? That's not there! Are you there? Toby! Knock!
I'm not going to behead you this time.
Toby! Toby!
Knock, knock.
What are you doing here? I will make you regret you ever came. Still alive? You may regret that as well.
Yeah. Come on, move.
You're almost there, Jazz. You can do it.
Toby, come and help me. Hurry. Get this thing unhooked.
Coming up. Hang on.
Oh, Toby, am I glad to see you?
Me too, Jazz.
Hey, what are you doing? Looks like a lot of fun.
Knock, knock. It's not a game. Help me, will you? Pull on Toby. As hard as you can. Hang on, Toby. Don't let go. Hurry.
Oh, one more time.
Better hurry. He'll be back any minute.
Who's that?
Who's that?
A monster. A horrible monster.
Oh, this is awful. My little Jazz and my little ghosts. I've got to do something for them. Ah, here's what I was looking for. Magic spells. Now let me see.
Where are you? You can't escape me.
You go first and stand lookout.
He's there.
Hurry, let's hide.
Oh my, oh my. Where can it be? Oh yes, now I remember how to break an evil spell. Place the evil object in the middle of a circle. Full moons are highly recommended for such situations. Only a pure heart can break the spell, and the circle will become an insurmountable obstacle. Wait for the storm. Wait for the storm? But it's beautiful out. Hercules, time to crank up the storm machine.
Jazz,
Oh, Lucy, you're up at last.
it was awful, Jazz. There was a horrible monster.
Oh, boy,
So you set yourself free. You're more clever than I thought. Set Lotus down at your feet.
But my name is not Lotus.
Rah! Do as I say.
All right, I'll put her down. There.
This time, Abigail, you will die and you will never return.
No.
For that is your destiny. Lotus will put an end to my spell at last.
You're crazy. You're totally whacked. Lucy, watch out!
No, deliver me! Deliver me! No!
I found it, Hercules! I found it!
Good. Now put the telescope in front of the window and point it at the sky.
I did it!
She really is incredible. Creating a storm with thunder and lightning is not easy, believe me, but I'm sure she can do it. Everything all right?
Fine.
Good. There's a kind of a pear thing hanging on the side. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
All you have to do now is press it.
It works!
Of course. What did you expect? Women, they never believe you. Gentlemen, I hope you've brought umbrellas because it's going to pour in a minute. Oh. What were you saying?
Let's go. Everything's gonna collapse. Abigail, curse you! Your grandfather came to see me. He told me you were in danger. What happened? Well, to be honest, that story of yours about animal tracks intrigued me, so...
Yes?
The storm took me by surprise. I didn't understand anything Hercules said. He went on about a knight's wedding and other odd things.
You know, my grandpa, in his imagination, he was probably worried about me, and so he went to see you. I've got to go now.
And what about the animal tracks?
I didn't find any. The rain must have washed them away. Good night, Inspector.
Good night, Chaz.
Shall we go home?
So long!
Agatha, you forgot to turn off the storm machine.